But actually, that raises a good point, and that being this clip that we have of Kamala Harris. Is she on the reg, like going out and doing interviews? Do we know?
No, well, she's usually under lock and key because
she
needs to. Well, she needs to be like monitored 24/7 by doctors for her Havana syndrome.
Wait, is this true?
No.
Oh, okay.
But she's also just very embarrassing and not.
I'm just curious.
In public.
I just want to be fair about this. Are there like 20 other interviews that happened this week that we didn't see and we're just seeing this one? Do we know? Okay. Because if this is her only national interview this week and she does this, like, seriously? Here is Craig Melvin asking VP Harris why the administration didn't prioritize citizens having greater access to at-home COVID tests. Now, we should say she sort of got screwed by the president. President announced, I think today, they were going to give another 500 million tests free, which is an acknowledgement that they hadn't gone far enough. They haven't even given out any yet, as far as I can tell. And the insurers announced today that they can't do the reimbursements for at least another
few weeks, right? Like, we got to wait this Omicron time out because that's when people will be buying the bulk of the tests, and then we'll have to give them money back, and instead we could hoard it.
All right, so listen, guys in the office, hold off on the tests. And if we know that we're getting reimbursed by the insurance companies in 3 weeks, maybe we won't catch COVID. But here at least the VP staff has really put her out there armed with a response to this question.
Well, we're 2 years into this. Mm-hmm. Why didn't the administration just go out and secure more at-home tests after the Delta surge in the fall? Why are we at a point now where folks still can't get tests?
But we just ordered I don't have the number in front of me, but millions of tests. We have 20,000 sites where people can go, and I urge people to, you can Google it or go onto any search engine and find out where free testing and the free testing site is available.
But Madam Vice President, the fact that we're still telling people to Google where you can get a test and
but come on now. I mean, really, if you want to figure out how to get across town to some restaurant you heard is great, you usually do Google to figure out where it is. So that's simply about giving people, right, a mechanism by which they can locate something that they need, something that can help them.
No.
Excuse me, she's speaking.
Yeah, hang on.
The worst part of this is not even the Google thing, because first off, it's not her responsibility to make sure that maybe the federal government or, at the very least coordinates state sites as to where you get this information. I have Googled where you find tests, and it does shit all. But aside from that, this is like another frickin' ice cream moment. Are you kidding me? Does she have any clue as to how many people cannot Google to find a restaurant on the other side of town?
To just drive around?
Are you effing kidding me?
Just use your iPhone 17 and download the app and then take a QR code. How many people don't know how to do that kind of stuff?
But it's not even a matter of doing it. There's a lot of people out there who are not going on Google to find the best restaurant in town because they can't afford to eat out. Mm-hmm. They can't afford to take the car across town. I mean,
this pandemic.
Who does she think she's talking to?
Here's some numbers on
nuts.
27.6 million U.S. households don't have home internet. Over 250,000 households use dial-up internet at home. Utah, Colorado, and Colorado are the most connected. Mississippi, Arkansas, and Alabama are the least connected.
And and the populations that are most unable to access or use these tools effectively. Like, I was just at a testing center, and this old couple was trying to get tested, and they were like, my phone does not work with the QR
That's
code.
What I'm
We're
saying.
trying for 20 minutes.
Yes.
And so, all of this is gonna... It's almost deliberately designed to not work best for the populations that are most at risk.
It's so nuts. It's so nuts that was her. That was her example. And Craig Melvin had a point. You know, you could have said, like, okay, we're in a year into your administration. Now we're sending out tests. Now you're sending out tests? Now you're sending out tests. Well, we were afraid that if we sent out tests last June and the pandemic went away, then we would have wasted all these tests. Really?
Well, they're focused on waste as opposed to just actually creating a
Welcome to our new era of austerity.
Yeah.
We're on the brink of it. It's not good.
And it's odd because focusing on waste when it comes to preparation for a pandemic is exactly what got us into the situation.
Exactly.
Because the Trump administration cut our pandemic preparedness, and now the Biden administration's like, yeah, but we're kind of more ideologically aligned with that.
Hedging is just unbelievable.